as one of the northernmost golden eagles in the United States. And so she's become a very popular young lady for our natural resource environmentalists as they watch her. And she is collared, and so she has a radio transmitter on her. We keep track of her, and it's ongoing science at Camp Ripley. Our black bears are coming back very nicely. We have been down for many years, and this year's poll as 2-year cubs showed that the population is becoming much more stable again. So again, it's a reclamation of that cycle, and we've seen our deer population start to recover as well from the last couple of winters. And of course, this winter helped everybody, I think, and when it comes to the outdoor fauna. There's that little bat. A lot of work being done on the northern long-eared bat. Obviously, for me, the effect on the insulation is that all my logging has to be done here before the bat shows up for spring. And so we'll be done with our logging operations. And it has been a little tricky, but I will tell you that the science that they're learning and working in concert with the Fish and Wildlife Service has been very advantageous for us as we share that science with the state and the federal government. Next slide. Our community outreach remains very, very strong. Our winter programs kind of suffered a little bit. We did get the National Guard Biathlon Championships in this winter. We had to haul snow for 2 weeks to make that happen, but we got it done. So, but everything else in the winter was kind of a little nice. But our spring turkey hunts are coming up. So the disabled veterans hunts are coming up in early May, and then of course our full summer. We have Earth Day event. We'll be helping the City of Little Falls School District with their Community Day, and then the next day we'll be doing an Earth Day event at Camp Ripley for our employees. Next slide. Prescribed burning, I can tell you that we're almost done. This has been a fantastic year for us, and we're almost done. We have finished all of our burning in the south part of the training area. We burned leach impact area today, and all we have left is to clean up a little bit up here in the northwest corner, and we will be done with our prescribed burning program for the season up here at Camp Ripley. So it's been very successful. The conditions have been fantastic. So we've taken advantage of those conditions and got all that done. So we shouldn't have to worry about a lot of fire problems and or issues either even if we have a dry summer this year. Next slide. There's our A cub, and as you can see, a lot of that is turning darker red as you see fit there. We're currently working on 4 land acquisitions with the DNR and 18 pending conservation easements that are fully funded, and those are being executed as we speak. As I indicated, we received another $1.5 million the other day from the federal government, and we'll be executing that. We have 210 landowners continuing to be interested. And this year, you may have heard we were designated during the last legislative session as a sentinel landscape. Now, what that means is it opens us up to the federal Sentinel Landscape Program, which opens up money from the Department of the Interior, Department of Agriculture, Bureau of Land Management, to reclaim land. And it allows us to facilitate that discussion in with our partners to be able, again, open up another, for lack of a better word, pot of money for us to help execute those conservation easements. So we're very excited about that. We have not been designated as a federal site yet, but we're confident that we will in the next year, which will be the first National Guard site in the inventory that was designated. We're competing against the largest military installations in the Department of Defense for these kinds of buffering opportunities, but it's been very successful, and it's critical for the future of Camp Ripley. Next slide. That's it. And I appreciate your opportunity. I appreciate your support, and I'd be happy to answer any questions you have.
You have any questions for Colonel?
Well, it's good you got them burns done before the birds come.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
We're very fortunate. I'm very pleased we got leach done today, because that one, up in the northern end, is so wind dependent, and the grass is very, very long this year. I mean, we went into fall wet, and we had a pretty heavy cover.
Mr. President, I don't have any questions, but I have a couple comments. First of all, Colonel, thank you for the great job that you're doing out there and that the Guard is doing out there. Very receptive to the community. And I will state that I am on the Camp Ripley Citizens Advisory Committee, and I think we get an inside look at a lot of things. And also, thank you for the economic impact that that has on our community. It's huge. Not only what you see up there, but we see a lot of soldiers from different states in town at different locations shopping and purchasing things. We greatly appreciate that. I've been fortunate to get in the education center, which is an awesome building. That's quite the work of art. And lastly, the amount of construction that goes on out there and your use of local contractors whenever you can is pretty incredible. I know some of the companies that have spent a lot of time out there and greatly appreciate the fact that they have a lot of work and good work to be done. So thank you for all that.
Very welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.